Hello, anyone who's out there. It's Jeremy Parrish for Retronauts, doing a Gintendo stream on a Friday night because what else is there to do? My wife is out doing a photo shoot. She's taking photographs of a beautiful house someplace. I am here with nothing but my video game systems. Oh, and some booze. So, really, what more could you ask for on a Friday night? Aside from, human company. But I guess that's what I have you folks in the chat for. So, hopefully my audio is coming through. I saw someone say if I don't show up within 15 minutes, they're allowed to leave. But I'm hoping you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, say hello. Anyway, assuming you can hear me, this is a live stream of Gargoyle's Quest. This is not just any Gargoyle's Quest, but it's a new ROM hack that just came out, and I should look up who did it. Let's see, romhacking.net. Hang on 1 second while I look this up. So this was released just a few days ago by a group called Stardust Crusaders. I don't know what else they've done. Let's flip through and see. Oh, they've done a bunch of stuff. Bionic Commando, and... okay, cool. So... these are some good folks. I like them. So what they did with this one, this is a game that came to the US, so it doesn't need to be translated, but the American version was, it was released on Game Boy back in the very early days. And that means, one, there was not a lot of space on the ROM for English text, because English is less efficient to store than Japanese text. It was also, back in the old days, before anyone said, hey, we should try to make Japanese to English localizations good and coherent. And so, the original version, you can check out my Game Boy Works video on it. It's pretty terse and kind of confusing. Not confusing, it's just very, you kind of get the impression that whoever wrote it didn't really know English and didn't really care about the niceties of the English language. Whereas this, it's got a new font and a much expanded localization. So I imagine it's going to be pretty much the same game, but more, euphonic to the Anglophone eyes, yes. So anyway, here I am. I'm a demon. I'm flying around. I'm shooting stuff with little triangles, because I guess that's what demons shoot. You may recognize Firebrand here, the protagonist. He is one of the red armors from Ghosts N Goblins, those guys who are so horrible, so hateful. And yet, despite his ferocity in that game, here he is woefully underpowered. You start out with the ability to take 2 hits, and this piddly little diamond laser beam thing that barely, look, it doesn't even go all the way. Oh, I guess it does go across the screen. Okay, well, I stand corrected there. But even so, Firebrand is kind of a weakling. Like, if I touch those spikes, I will die. Firebrand does have one special thing working in his favor, which is that he can briefly hover. So, much of the game comes down to figuring out how to make use of his hovering abilities like that. Doing cool things. Oh, whoops, and I bumped into a spike and took damage, so this is already off to a poor start. This game is not as hard as the Ghosts N Goblins game, because it's a lot more slow-paced and fair, but it is still a bitch of a game, especially in the early going. Unfortunately, there was a heart just floating in midair, because this is the Demon Realm, and sometimes you just find hearts floating. That's how it goes. If you look in the top right corner of the screen, you can see a thing that is going to swoop down to attack me as soon as I move forward, so let's be prepared. There we go. I got you, flying spider thing. Of course, the Game Boy's very limited resolution definitely makes this game more challenging, because you can't really see what's out there. That guy. Oh, see? There's no way to work around him. That's just not cool. That guy I can get, though, because I did have a chance to see him. Oh, but there's another one. I can just drop beneath him. So there we go. Firebrand does become a lot more powerful throughout the course of the game. So, it is... Oh, no. he blows up like Mega Man, but he is not Mega, nor is he a man. He is Firebrand, a demon. Anyway, you gain the ability to hover more effectively, and to shoot more powerful weapons, breath, whatever it is that he's shooting. Okay, you know, I'm going to skip that vial thing down there, because it is truly wild, and just go on ahead. Because I think you only get, you only get 2 lives per continue. It's not like a normal video game where you get 3 lives. So I'm already halfway through my allotted lives for this take on the game. So I'm almost definitely going to have to continue and do this all over again, because this is a hard game. So please look forward to that. If you listen to the music, you might notice that it is a mutated version of the Ghosts N Goblins theme, which is great. So a lot of this game comes down to making use of Firebrand's hover ability to kind of navigate through sticky areas, and try not to jump into spikes as you're doing so. Sometimes you just gotta fall, you don't need that hard, so I will skip over here, flying carefully between those spikes. Alright, and I think there's a boss right up ahead, so I'm gonna take a moment here to brace myself with some liquid courage. There we go. Okay. So this is a Gintendo, but it's actually a lie. I'm not drinking gin, I'm drinking whiskey tonight. So I picked up a few new bottles recently, and the bottle that I decided to open first is Basil Hayden Rye. It is a dark rye. It is dark because they rested the gin in port barrels, so I picked up a little bit of a red wine flavor, which is really nice. Oh, whoops! That was bad. I'm in trouble. I'm not going to beat this boss now. Because of course you can only take 2 hits. This game hates people. It's demons. Don't come down on top of me, you bastard! That was extraordinarily unfair. But you know, that's Ghosts N Goblins for you. Someone said, I guess the music is too loud? Okay, so I don't know what happened there, but... Okay, so I've turned down the volume on the game music. Okay, I've said the cursed words. That's not how I used to say. His formless body was restored. So Firebrand can keep coming back over and over again. Okay, now I've turned down the music and I stopped talking, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Now you hear less music and less me. Let's see, did I keep all my... Oh, I've got 12 souls. I guess that's good. So I did keep the things I've collected. Now I have 14 souls. That's very exciting. Freak. Okay, so we've all seen this before. I don't need to explain it again because you know what's up. I don't want to use up all my talking points within the first 5 minutes, although, you know, it's always possible I may not make it past this stage on stream, because this game is, as I say, very difficult, especially in the early going. Just making it past the introductory stage is a real feat. But it does feel good to shoot members of the Ku Klux Klan. Because they deserve it. Doing a little better this time, not taking damage in stupid ways. many souls is that now? 18 souls. Very exciting. Yes, there's a very limited inventory system in this game. And that's kind of neat. It's almost like an action RPG, but not really. Kind of hits some of those frothy RPG-like notes without going full-on RPG. It's kind of in the Metroidvania vein, kind of not. There's a lot happening in this game. It's definitely not a lot like Ghosts N Goblins, though, despite having extremely obvious connections to that game and series. Okay, well now I have 2 lives with which to take on the super annoying and unfair first boss, so that's good. Pops up and is it makes it impossible for me to hit him when he first pops up. Ah, you bastard, I hate you. He has a very generous hitbox. Yes, he does. So please look forward to watching this stage for the rest of the evening. It's going to be a great night we're spending together here. Just nothing but the first stage of Gargoyle's quest over and over again. Just how I love to spend a Friday. Grating repetition. Numbing tedium, and an absolute lack of video making skill. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Apparently. At least I've got my rye to keep me company. Sure do have a lot of those soul things. Okay, let's try this over again. Let's see if this guy will come up in the same spot as usual. Oh, there we go. Oh, what good was that? So I'm going to try standing in a different spot and see if that helps. That's uncool. That's for nothing, bucko. Really? Pretty cheap, pal. She's gonna come up right underneath me again, right? No? Who is this mystery man? This clownfish. Anytime now, pal. Man, it's kind of hard to get a word in edgewise, or a shot anyway. Oh, I got him! Hooray! I can see more of the game now. Thanks, everyone. It's been a great great evening, great podcast. Great video stream. I win. And there we go, through the large gate. Take a shot. Firebrand passed, yes, repeatedly, but then he came back to life. Let's see, someone said in the stream, is there a definitive Etrian Odyssey I should be playing? I don't know why that is a question that popped up in the stream for Ghosts N Goblins, our Gargoyle's quest, but what the heck, definitive Etrian Odyssey. So I feel like my favorite Etrian Odyssey is Etrian Odyssey 4, which is the one that has the most interesting overworld. And they took that out for Etrian Odyssey 5, which is very disappointing. And oh yeah, this game is like an RPG, it's got random encounters. How weird. I got 1 soul. Just 1. Anyway, I kind of feel like the definitive Etrian Odyssey is going to come out next month. Etrian Odyssey Nexus, which is due out like February 16th. Just a little too late for Valentine's Day. But it's like a culmination of the entire series. It is kind of the last chance they have to make an Etrian Odyssey game, because, you know, the 3DS, it's not even on its last legs. It's like beyond its last legs. It's on its last little stumps. And I don't know if Etrian Odyssey can work off of 3DS. But that comes out in about a month, and hopefully will be very good, and hopefully will be a great send-off for the series, and won't just consist of retread material. But in the meantime, I'd say Etrian Odyssey 4 or Etrian Odyssey Untold. They're very good. So let's talk to this guy. Just who the heck are you? Ah yes, the obscene language they use in the Demon Realm. Oh, who the heck are you? What hell you crawled out of? Okay, so make up your mind about the rating here, pal. So occasionally you have to fight enemies to get past critical junctures, and once you kill these guys, they are gone forever, I believe. It's been a while since I've played this, but that is, if I'm not mistaken, how it works out. Oh, hey, we're 15 minutes into the stream, so hello, I'm Jeremy Parrish. If you're just tuning in to watch Firebrand, aka Gargoyle's Quest, yes. I'm doing a Gintendo stream for Retronauts, even though it's not actually gin that I'm drinking, it's rye whiskey. But what the heck, it's very similar, same family. They will both get you drunk if you're not careful. And they're both kind of earthy. I like that. I appreciate earthy drinks, especially this one. This one is rested in port barrels, so it gets a little bit of that red wine flavor. It's very nice. Look at all these Ku Klux Klan men just hanging out. Oh, now the random encounters are getting more challenging. I've got Audrey 2 up there, barfing eyeballs at me. So I have to take them down this way. There we go. Well done, Firebrand. You're a plucky little demon. Travis Stern says, Jeremy Parrish, I'm pretty sure you wrote that Game Boy book I have on my coffee table. I might have. I don't know which Game Boy book you have on your coffee table, but I have written several Game Boy books. There's one book that I've published like 3 times in different revisions. It's very exciting. And the latest Game Boy book, Game Boy Works Volume 2, which is all new material, actually just started arriving in people's mailboxes today from Fangamer. So if you would like to read about Game Boy games, such as Gargoyle's Quest, go to fangamer.net and look for Game Boy Works. And you can find 2 books. The first book has Gargoyle's Quest in it. I think that's how the division works out. The second volume is, it's a few good games, and a lot of obscure stuff you've never heard of, because Game Boy Works covers every Game Boy game, including the ones that only came to Japan, or only were released in Japan, and that had no business being released anywhere in the world because they actually suck. Oh, what? That was uncool. I should not have taken damage there. But I did get 2 souls, so that's gotta count for something. Let's search this guy. There's nothing there, except a Klansman, come on. God. I don't actually have to fight this guy, but, you know, I see a guy in a white hood, burning a cross or whatever, and I just want to kill him. Mike Mayberry says, I would buy your Game Boy book, but you panned Amazing Spider-Man, so I feel like that's actually a reason you should buy that book. And I see the chat has now turned into different discussions of Firebrand's various names, including Red Blaze, Red Armor. Oh, they gave him all kinds of names. So the name Red Armor apparently comes from one of the devs on the Ghosts N Goblins team. His name was Arima. and someone was like, hey, this guy kind of looks like Arima-san. So they decided to temporarily, just like as a placeholder, called him Red Arima. And then they never bothered to give him a different name, so he's just Red Armor. It's gotta be kind of weird to have a notoriously hateful video game character named after you. Alright, if your body's destroyed, you don't need to recite the cursed words if you have dark power. Well, okay. I don't know what that means. I heard there is an item somewhere in the realm that can heal injuries. Ah yes, when I think of the Devil's Essence, I definitely think of curing people in medicine. I finally made it. Oh, that guy, like, the developers know how hard that first stage is, and they're like, oh, finally, a week later, you got past that first stage. Well done, loser. Oh, BCNA, MGFB. Folks, write that down, because I'll need it to play again next time. So to get to continue in this game, you have to get the password. This was Capcom being too cheap to put a save battery in their game. It was good enough for Final Fantasy Legend, why isn't it good enough for Gargoyle's Quest? Wow, what is a Dark Gleam? It sounds, that sounds awful. I have no idea what that is. I don't remember anything destroying me and making it impossible to continue. I like that they didn't change the name Jark. He's still Jark. Get the demon stick from Jark. Go visit the fountain and get soda from the soda Jark. Hey, I've got dark power. Don't be wasteful with it. Okay, whatever, dude. How many souls do I have now? Can I look at my menu status screen? I cannot. So that's some great game design. I'm in an area where I can spend souls, but I can't actually... Oh, never mind status. Okay, shut up, Jeremy. So I have 33 souls. I can get a lot of dark powers. I think a dark power is just an extra life, if I'm remembering right. Are they calling the devil stick a staff now? Disappointing. I want the Jark stick. Okay, so I've just about seen all there is to see in this town. Someone in the chat said don't forget to get the wings under the tree, and I don't remember which tree that was, so I'm going to forget all about it. Whoa! Is that a big Jark? That is King Jark. You giant Jark. I guess that actually isn't very funny, so I'm going to stop saying it. He is King Jark, the king of Jarks. Wish to know more about the enemy. Okay, well, he's super useful. Ah, yes. I will go do your stupid fetch quest for you. But on the plus side, he does give me better weapons, so that's cool. I appreciate this. Fly like death himself. Yikes. Oh, it's not a better weapon, it's better wings. Got it. And I will steal... What? I feel like I should be able to take this, no? Okay. Whatever. Okay, most of the ghouls around here were wiped out. Right, so the idea behind this game, the premise is that you, Firebrand, are one of the horrible demons who attacks, Arthur the Knight in Ghosts N Goblins. Like you and all these guys you're talking to, they're the bad guys in Ghosts N Goblins. But a bunch of guys who are even worse invaded the realm and are taking over, and even Lucifer is like, damn, these guys are horrible. So I guess the idea behind this is you're playing as a bad guy, but you're fighting worse guys, so it's okay. So let's see what difference that makes. Oh, look at that, I can actually jump a little higher now. I would not necessarily call this flying like Death himself, but hey, sure, why not? Hey, I'm in Fireman stage in the original Mega Man. That's very exciting. I do like the original Mega Man. Are there any more of those guys? No? Alright. Okay, so this is a bunch of horrible spikes that you can't fly over unless you have the ability to fly like Death himself. And even then, you gotta do it pixel perfect. Thanks for that, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna take this thing. I got 1 dark power. That was a whole extra life. So I guess, random battle. Oh, but no, I think I can actually jump right up here. Shoot that guy. Shoot that eyeball. Yeah. Alright. Now we're on even footing. Very good. Aaron Chetto says, to be fair, have you ever met Death and saw him fly? I actually have not. I have not seen Death, which is why I'm here, not dead. If you see how that works. So there is a big, ugly tower that I guess I have to go defeat. And there's these guys who have little shields. Your shield is no good for my ability to shoot you when you turn your back to me. Oh, dope. Oh, dope. Yeah, take that. Very tricky timing. Unfortunately, demons are very tricky, so I managed to best them. So I can't remember if I can take on the tower yet. Let's see what happens. I'll probably just die. It'll be great. And in case you were wondering, yes, I chose the classic horrible green Game Boy palette this game. Just to give you that authentic sense of, whoa, playing the original. I think that was a, what's the name of that, that Pokemon Pseudo-Wodo? Yeah, I think I killed one of them. And also a fly. You would think that because, you know, I'm a minion of Satan, flies would be on my side, given that Lucifer is the Lord of Flies. Beelzebub, sorry. But no, these flies hate me too. They've probably played Ghosts N Goblins. Let's just watch that crawl slowly off screen. What would be really cool is extra points of life and health. Oh, that's super uncool. Come on now. Well, at least I got a soul, or whatever. Okay. I don't remember where to go from here. There's a tower though, so I'm guessing up. Yep, up we go. Probably missed something cool and good, but oh well. This game does put you in a lot of situations where you're kind of just helpless and just sort of have to sit there and hope you don't die. It's great. Love it. I love being helpless. I think that is why you play Ghosts N Goblins, though, because you like the feeling of helplessness. Oh, I feel so helpless. Look at that. Alright, which way was I going from here? I'm not exactly sure where I am. I think this is the correct direction. Don't get me. Okay. Yes, okay. I'm on the right track. If anything about playing this game could be said to be being on the right track. So, yeah, how are we doing on time, anyway? What time is it? Wow, I've been going for half an hour. It feels so much longer. Like, half my life, maybe. This isn't even the really nasty part of the game. Ah, damn it. Hate that. Oh... Oh, for the... what? Game over. Man, I thought I had a bunch of extra lives. Boy, howdy. I spoke some cursed words, but I can't say them on the air. Man, that was rough. I thought I could have sworn I had extra lives. Well. Let's talk to this guy and trade in some talismans. I guess they're called souls now. Oh, right. Kevin Boyer says, what were the details on the fan translation that is being played? So, I am playing Firebrand, which, I can't remember the name of the... Stardust Crusaders fan translation group. Basically retranslated Gargoyle's quest, called it Firebrand, and basically just tried to make it look a little nicer, make it a little more coherent. And that's about it. That's all there is to it. Oh, I've got to do this bridge thing again. Fie on you. Okay, so I do have 3 lives instead of 1, so those souls paid off. That means I will have 4 chances to die horribly in the tower instead of 2. I doubled my agony. Just for you. Nope, that was a bad jump. There we go. Yes, right over. See, folks, he can be taught. And I'm going to acquire... Oh, no! Why? Why must you do this to me? I don't even know what this boss thing, this enemy here... Oh! Okay. That is what that was. There's more of them, apparently. Oh no, I just have to wait till the bullet went off the screen. I see how it works. You have to survive every projectile until the game will give you credit for a victory. That sounds very Ghosts N Goblins-ish. Very Capcom-ish, really. Ugh. So many random battles. Oh, and once you fight one kind of random encounter, it starts to show up frequently. So I'm going to see a lot of these guys. Not so many of the clansmen. Oh, someone named Ryan Boyd just logged on to say that they bought a Turbo Duo for me 10 years ago. Look at that. Okay, I guess this must be like a graphical glitch with the fan translation. These vials don't disappear when you collect them. So that's a shame. That's a gosh darn shame. Anyway, I'm glad, Ryan Boyd, that you like the Turbo Duo. That is good. So, I'm gated off. Alright, good times. There's more of these guys with their happy little smiley faces shields. guys. Okay, so that's the thing. You have to shoot those guys before you grab onto the wall. It requires some very precise timing. And all I got from it was 1 soul. Oh man. Wow. Just totally trashing me. I can't believe these insults. These horrible little men. They went down so easily. Someone commented on the fact that the Super Game Boy border is huge. That is correct, and that is because the Game Boy screen is tiny. But look at the ancient stone carvings of Game Boys and Super NES controllers. It's great. As foretold in prophecy. That Beelzebub's minions. Actually, you know, I'm not sure if Beelzebub is a character in this game. There's definitely... Oh, Lucifer. Oh, eat hell, you bastards. Wow, so that was one of my lives, right there. Just like that. Just like that. So I guess I'm not supposed to go up that way. Or maybe I am supposed to go up that way, and I'm just supposed to be better at playing this game. Food for thought. Oh, come on! What the hell? Come on, there you go. Oh! I stuck to the wall. Okay, so now I'm back down to 2 lives. That's great. Good times. Maybe I should just stick to the rye and not so much the games. The good thing is, though, that I've already done this episode of Game Boy Works, and you guys have seen the footage I captured, so you know that I can eventually beat this game. Just maybe not while I'm playing on a live stream and drinking alcohol. I question the physics of that thing. Okay, so there's the secret. Run like... Oh, look at that! I don't have the alternate weapon. What? That's some nonsense. Oh. So eventually you get the ability to stick to spikes. You can fling a projectile at them that'll stick to the spikes and keep you from being hurt. But I don't have that yet. It would make getting that 1-up so trivial. And yet, here we are, not collecting 1-ups. Precious, precious 1-up. So I guess I have to go the other way around to get that. But who wants to do that? That sounds so tedious. You understand why Firebrand says cursed words in order to continue the game. There we go. Alright. Once again, I can occasionally learn from my mistakes. How many souls do I have? Wow, that's a lot! I could cash in for a ton of lives. Which I might have to do, if this doesn't go well. Because after getting through all of these platforms, I still have to beat a boss. Because this is an 8-bit game, and that means it hates me. And I am not being tempted by those files out there. Oh, come the hell on! hearts. That one goes right over me. That's good. For me. Man, that's just oh no, I did it. I did the stupid thing. Oh. There's no way to unstick from the wall without taking a hit from that spike, which will kill me. Man. I got suckered. Oh, and I'm back to here. No. Oh, the many salty tears that Jeremy Parrish wept the night I played Gargoyle's Quest on a live stream. Someone just asked if I had ever attended an Awesome Games Done Quick, and the answer is no. It seems like it would be fun, though, but I just don't really have time in my schedule for that. So I did catch a few bits of some of the streams that seemed interesting. Damn it! Oh no! Oh no! And the Battle of Olympus speedrunner gave me a shout out, which was really nice. Because apparently you liked the interview I did with Yuji Horimoto, I believe his name was, the director of the game. It was a pretty darn good interview, if I do say so myself. I don't know what that blob is, but it seems bad. Oh, I guess that's the boss, huh? Is this the really easy boss? I hope it is. Yeah, okay. No, not Yuji Horimoto, that's stupid. I can't remember what his name was. Horimoto something. Yuji Horimoto, yes. Creator of Dragon Quest and also Battle of Olympus. Yukio. Oh, no! Oh, game over. Well, at least I did make it to the boss. Man. Aaron Chito says, I have been learning about Mr. FPGA systems. My thoughts? My thoughts are that they are above my pay grade. They seem like a good idea, but right now it's very much a thing you have to invest a lot of time and energy into figuring out how to make work and kind of build yourself. But at some point, I'm sure they will be, much more accessible. And in that case, that's great. Until then, I'm too stupid to use something like the Misters. Yeah, no kidding, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna take one more swing at this this tower, and we'll see how it goes. I'm sure this game has been done quick, as an awesome game done quick. And I would love to see one of those runs, because I bet they're very impressive, unlike me playing. So what is the shortest route to... Oh, the stupid bridge. Screw you, bridge. The shortest route to the tower. Alright, so... It's been 45 minutes into the stream. There are still people who haven't given up on me, and I appreciate your confidence, or at least your... if you're extremely bored tonight. I will continue playing... for another 15 minutes, and then maybe we can see what's on the other side of that tower. But if you have just recently tuned in, hi, I'm Jeremy Parrish. This is Gargoyle's Quest on Game Boy, being played in the new fan retranslation, I guess you would say, which attempts to expand the English version, the text, to better reflect the Japanese version, and also be a little more, I don't know, euphonic, like to sound better, or read better, less grammatically challenged. It has a new title screen, some graphical glitches, and they call Firebrand Firebrand, so that's great. It's pretty good. This game, of course, is a spin-off to Ghosts N Goblins, and it's not quite as hard as Ghosts N Goblins, but as you can see from the way I've been faring on the stream, it certainly gives it the old college try. But it is, I think a big part of what makes this game challenging is that you have so little life at the beginning, and so few lives per continue, so you don't have a lot of room for error. You make 4 mistakes and that's it. So that makes the game very challenging and turns it a lot into kind of a trial and error experience. How many lives do I have? That's right, 4. 4 lives. We are going to get through this tower, damn it. So yeah, it's a challenging game, but I feel it does get easier as you go along, because eventually Firebrand here gains the ability to fly for longer and attack harder and stick to spikes and all kinds of stuff, break through blocks. He's cool. He gets more health. The game becomes slightly less abusive. I guess it never stops being abusive, it's just you can take more abuse. Yeah, I think that's a better way to phrase it. But as usual, this is a Gintendo stream, although I'm not drinking gin, I'm drinking rye, but please don't unsubscribe just because of that one lie. I am making an actual earnest effort this year to stream more frequently. I'm going to try to stream twice weekly, whenever possible. One Gintendo stream like this, and one cartography stream where I map video games live, because I do ridiculous things like that. I mapped The Goonies 2 a few days ago, or at least, like a small chunk of The Goonies 2, and I will keep doing it. You can't stop me, so there. Okay, so I actually made it to the boss without taking any damage, so that's good. I still have to beat the boss without taking 2 hits of damage, which is bad, but I don't think it's impossible. Oh. Oh, damn it. Okay, so 1 eyeball down, 3 to go. I think this one should be taken out pretty quickly. Or not. I may have misestimated there. Oh no, it's gone, okay. So I don't know the lay of the land down there. That's right, spikes. Please blow up soon. Like now? That'd be great. Yes, okay. And fantastic. Oh! 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 Oh, I have to start way back here? This game is horrible! Oh my lord. Oh, I was so close too. Well, at least you can share my agony. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm running out of punchy things to say. All I have left are it's just remorse, basically. Regrets. Despair. You know, the usual lugubrious feelings you have when you are playing Gargoyle's Quest on a Friday night. When people are watching you die. That was close. Oh! Oh, that was so cheap! Come on. Can't believe that's the way to do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 2 down. 1 to go. I just have to figure out how the heck to get up there. That could be a challenge. Okay, there we go. Oh, did I do it? Holy cow, I did it. Well, my night's complete. God dang it. So, hi everyone. I beat this stupid level. Now I have to figure out the way out without dying. Please do not fall into spikes. That would be very embarrassing. I retrieved a cursed staff. Now I can take it to Jark. And I got 1 dark power, which is kind of useless because I'm not going to keep playing this game. My body is surging with newfound strength. Firebrand has hit puberty. Okay, now I can shoot stuff that breaks blocks, and that's good. But I still have to go across this damnable bridge all over again. So even though I have newfound strength, I still don't have more health. That's lame. Oh, but I can switch over to the Blockbuster, which hits enemies for twice as much damage. That's good. Oh, and I see someone said they will be picking... Kevin Boyer says, I will be picking this up on Virtual Console. Yeah, you should. It's like $3. It's very inexpensive. The game itself is getting kind of rising in price on the actual cartridge, especially if you want the box version, but Virtual Console version plays just fine and is very affordable, so I highly recommend it. Get it while the getting is good. Who knows how much longer Virtual Console will be around. Alright, Jark, here's your damn stick. Hurry up and hand the cursed staff over, big baby. Hey, I don't need to know about this, buddy. Black light. Very Metal Gear. Black light. A lot of colors happening here. Crimson Candles, and the Dark Lord, and the Dark Gleam, or whatever that was called. Black Gleam, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, someone pointed out that you can get the Mega Man Game Boy games on 3DS, which I highly recommend because those games cost a whole lot more than $3 if you buy them as cartridges. So getting the whole set for $15 versus buying Mega Man 5 for like 10 times that all by itself, it's a good deal. Alright, write these down, folks. If I ever decide to play Gargoyle's Quest again, you will know that this is the password that I need to continue. But I think I am done for tonight. Iona Ute. Those are the secret words. Please do not steal them, as Tinkle would say. So thanks those of you who joined me for this exercise in masochism. I hope you enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed the rye. I enjoyed the rare moments when I actually was successful in this game. The rest of it was kind of painful, but I knew what I was getting into. That's all good. That's what Gargoyle's Quest and Ghosts N Goblins games in general are all about, is suffering and pain and sadness. So, mission accomplished. Anyway, I'll be back sometime next week with more mapping for the Goonies 2, and some other game for Gintendo, and of course there will be a Virtual Boy Works next Wednesday, and a Retronauts podcast just came out today, and another one on Monday. So, boy golly, I'm just filling your soul with old video games, filling your life, the empty spaces in your life, where video games don't exist. I'm putting them there. That's what I do. Anyway, signing off, this is Jeremy Parrish with Greenlit and Retronauts, and I love you, and I need to go eat some food. Bye.